This week on the House of Bread show, Will talks to Mark from Christians Against Poverty about their upcoming jobs club. We talk all things Easter egg extravaganza in the community garden. We were back in the market square this weekend. The big question, did he finish the half marathon? And as always, much, much more. Hello! Welcome to the House of Bread show. One more time. We've got Will and Shaun again.
Hello again.
Hello.
Have we moved since last week?
No,
Are we still?
I've changed slightly. So we'll crack straight on with this because you, Will, was out and about this week. Last week, recording interviews with Christians Against Poverty. So it's over to Will at Bread Church.
Hi and welcome to Bread Church on a Friday. The reason we're here actually for a number of reasons is one, we're going to be making bread, but obviously we've also got other guests and other people and partners that we work with. And one of them that is with me today is Mark from CAP, that's Christians Against Poverty Job Club. And I hadn't heard about that part of the work that CAP do, so I've asked Mark to pop along, have a chat, and let's discover a bit more. So Mark, what is CAP Job Club?
CAP Job Club is an offshoot of Christians Against Poverty, which was set up to help people with severe debt problems, debt management, rebudgeting, financial problems and things like that. And it seemed a natural progression that whilst trying to help people get on a financial even keel, that we may encourage them and help them to gain some employment and improve their financial situation.
Fantastic. So I'm looking for some advice and some guidance around work and so forth. How does it actually work on the ground? How do I actually make contact with you? What does it look like if I come and meet up with you?
Well, we've run the Job Club, Will, several times now. We've been using the Signpost Centre on Highfields estate as a venue most recently. The next course, which is starting on Wednesday the 6th of April.
Wednesday the 6th of April.
We will be using Rising Brook Baptist Church Centre, Rising Brook in Stafford, as a venue. So say it starts on 6th of April. It's an 8-week course. It's a modular course, and it deals with all aspects of getting into employment, getting back into employment, interview skills, CV writing, covering letters, identifying strengths and weaknesses, goal setting, that type of thing. So
wow, that sounds very comprehensive. So who is suitable to be able to come along, and does it cost me anything to come along?
Well, the good news is it's completely free of charge.
Free there.
Involving an excellent healthy lunch, lots of tea and coffee, lots of smiling faces. But it's suitable for anybody who is perhaps lacking in confidence a little bit, perhaps lacking the skills to put together a good quality CV or covering letter, maybe lacking the skills to access computer, internet information on how to go about getting a job. But it's, I guess really people who've perhaps just lacking that little bit of expertise, that little bit of confidence, that little bit of motivation to either be seeking work for the first time or getting back into the workplace after a prolonged period of unemployment. And I think we know how easy it is to lose confidence and to sort of lose touch a little bit with the world of work after a prolonged period of unemployment for whatever reason.
Yeah. Fantastic. And I introduced you as CAP, that's Christians Against Poverty. Obviously, some of our friends might ask, are you going to be converting me? Are you going to be bringing? Do I need to bring a Bible along? What's the sort? How does that balance work in terms of Christian aspect to CAP?
Well, we believe that helping people, reaching out to people in a neighbourly way, trying to help as much as we can, is a Christian principle. But during the duration of the course, then there isn't any biblical reference or overt Christian teaching or pressure put upon people. We all say to people right at the offset that part of what we do, prayer is available. So we're very happy to pray with people when they come along for whatever reason. It's available, but it's certainly not part of the curriculum. So.
That's great. And that's very much the sort of way we work at House of Bread. So, Mark, you mentioned to me when we were chatting that you're a volunteer. What's your background? What brings you to be doing this voluntary work?
Well, I have a background in the service industry, 30 odd years, 30, 40 years in the service industry, running a business and employing people. So I guess my little bit is all about presentation, customer service, as well as the technical aspects of interview techniques, interview skills, presentation, that type of thing. There's a few other technical aspects that I can bring to it, but essentially, a history in the service industry and as an employer for 30 years. So.
Fantastic. And do you have things like websites, or if I want to get the contact details, presumably you're a Citizens Advice Bureau, the information about your services are widely available, would you say?
Well, CAP, Christians Against Poverty, has a centralised website, and on that website you can see details of the various services that CAP offer, as well as the debt management, the steps to employment. There's the substance abuse service and mental health well-being type of services. So all that information is on the centralised website, and indeed, if you want to seek any of the services that CAP offer, it is recommended. It's directed to the centralised telephone number, which is in Bradford. So anyone seeking debt management, for example, will need to go to the CAP website, and they will be referred to the most suitable local person for help.
Fantastic. Mark, thank you so much for giving up your time as a volunteer for CAP Job Club. But also, I'm looking forward to working with you, I think, with some of the work and the friends that we have from House of Bread. So I think this is a really great relationship, and I look forward to perhaps, interviewing you again in a couple of months' time just to see what sort of progress we've made. So if there was one thing that you wanted to say to anybody out there who's thinking about getting involved, is there any sort of any sort of small, brief call to action? Is it simply turn up and be part of it, or what do people need to think about right now about making that choice and making an action from today?
Yeah, come along to the next CAP Job Club, 6th of April, Wednesday the 6th of April, Rising Brook Church Centre. You'll get a very warm welcome, you'll get a very healthy lunch, and we have lots of fun, lots of laughs, and at very worst you'll make some new friends and hopefully get you on that path back to employment.
Fantastic, and back to the studio.
Well, thank you, Will, for that.
That's fine. Thank
Very
you, Mark,
insightful
for
interview.
your time. And what was interesting about that was that Christians Against Poverty are now working to address issues around debt, but also the Job Club, which is what Mark was talking about. So we're going to be able to partner with them a little bit more and just offer that as an extended service. So very excited. So thank you, Mark.
Excellent.
Yeah,
thank you,
really
Mark.
cool.
Thank you. Yep. Right, next. Easter extravaganza.
Ta-da!
Fantastic. So, was going to have an interview with Matt this week, but he's been really busy on a forestry course.
He has, doing backwoods cooking. Cooking.
We haven't got an interview, but I'll throw up, not literally, just a picture of the poster of the upcoming, this Saturday, Easter extravaganza.
I'm very excited because we're going to be, we're going to be at Rising Brook Methodist Church as normal.
Well, in the community garden.
In the community garden.
So we're going to be hiding a load of Easter eggs in the community garden.
Yes.
And you guys can bring along your kiddies and they can have a look around the community garden for all the chocolate
And
eggs.
can I just say big thank you to New Look for the Easter eggs.
Yes.
Thank you, New Look.
Fantastic.
They're dropping them off this week, and 100.
We've got to
Yes.
get to Shaun and the eggs before he gets a chance.
We've got to get security.
Sorry, I tell like 25. by 10 o'clock it'll be 25.
100 eggs by New Life.
New Look.
New Look.
New Look.
So it's part of our ongoing events at the third Saturday of every month, although this is the last Saturday of this month. Events in the community garden for the public, you guys to come along to. So it's going to be great fun. There'll be food, I think, there, and everything you expect from House of Bread, including a massive Easter egg hunt.
With 100 eggs.
With 100 eggs.
Wow.
So I hope more than one person picked.
I mean, we don't know exactly what's going on, so we're treading a bit carefully because we're on like eggshells.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's a pun, I'll dig. We look so happy because we had a great day in the market square, didn't we, Shaun?
It was great, wasn't it? It was a bit cold.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Again, another
day.
huge spike in temperature, 30-degree heat.
All day.
Just and add that into the pizza oven at 430 degrees.
Oh,
We
yes.
were toasty.
Thank you, Lee.
You were toasty.
Yeah.
I didn't go.
Sean was struck down just before we got there. That's why you can't see him in any of the pictures and videos up there.
I went to the party.
We recorded this before we've done it. So we'll put up how much we've raised, because last time we were there we raised
£365.
So we've got how much we're going to raise this time? 400.
400 your target, while I sit and eat cake and drink coffee and
400
sandwiches.
So that's £365 from all you guys who came down last time, buying our bric-a-brac, playing guess the name of the bear. I think we've got guess the name of the guess the number of sweets in a jar.
We have.
Lee's Pizza, Bluebell Pizza will be back.
Oh, yes.
Bluebell Kitchen.
Bluebell Kitchen. So they'll be there, so you can donate to us through buying pizzas.
Yes. Or just
what a great way
chat.
to donate.
Yeah.
Awesome. It is. It's a brilliant, and it's just a brilliant atmosphere and day and everything.
£400.
And it was a great warm-up for the epic event. Do a little ding. Attention in the room. Did he do it? We don't know, because he hasn't done it yet. By the time this goes out, Will may or may not have completed the marathon.
I will have completed it, rest assured, and thank you very much for all the sponsors. We mentioned it on the vlog last week that I was walking. Can I just mention Linda? Linda, thank you very much indeed for your donation. But all the other people who went on to local giving and basically made donations.
Yes,
so
because
thank you, everybody.
Di and Dave, their donations had a bit of a spike.
They're almost up to £1,000.
So I assume the donation thing will still be there after you've done it.
Yes, we're going to. It normally gets left up there for 2 weeks.
Oh right. Okay.
So you can
that's good. Yeah.
So we'll put the link again under the under this video in the description. So if you want to sponsor Will and say well done for completing the marathon, you are more than welcome to go on there and give him some money.
You look very well and seem to have recovered really quickly.
I have.
So Sean, that's part of your fundraising bit.
Oh, yes.
Forgot to say when we were talking about the Market Square, we're back in the Market Square soon, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're always in the Market
before that, Jack, you see, I thought today, because I'm getting good with props, we'd mix things up a bit. So there's a bowl and a spoon for you to mix things up a bit.
This is really poor now. This is the greatest game.
This is. I didn't know what to do, and that was the best I could come
There was a huge noise about an hour ago where we all thought Shaun had died. Was this all for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to get something like that, and a big pan fell on the floor, and I made a lot of noise and thought really bad. Anyway, we're back in on 2nd of April.
2nd of April.
We're back in the Market Square, and this time the Staffordshire Fire and Rescue, their cadets and trainees and apprentices are coming along, and they're hoping to bring like a fire engine with them.
Fantastic. Well, they came along to Bread Church last Friday,
didn't they? And had a really good time. They said they really enjoyed
that, because it was busy, wasn't it? It was very
busy. It was busy. They looked a bit sort of, whoa, all this going on, but they were enthused by it. Definitely.
No,
definitely.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Really exciting. Gosh.
And the only other thing that's in my little bit is that there are still tickets available for our dinner dance.
Ah, yes.
That it's getting near the point where I'm going to have to do a cut-off. So if you want tickets, please get and order them. Just contact me if you want them. I can sort it all out over the phone. No problem.
Your email address is just under your face, or over your face if I'm feeling.
Email address is right.
I'm feeling horrible. Fantastic. So that is coming up soon. Cut off for the 29th of April. So get your tickets. If you're umming and ahhing, just do it.
Yeah, just buy it. It's done.
Give us your money. No, Bob Geldof. So the last thing we wanted to talk about, what a week we had last week making bread.
Yeah.
It was Bread Church at the end of the week on Friday, but then on Tuesday we were at Chatterbox.
Yes,
at the Northfield Centre.
That was really cool,
Road.
wasn't it? That was really fun.
And that was making bread with some lovely people, adults, young adults, older adults, all with different levels of disability. So it was great for us to see people with, sometimes extreme disabilities, and you think
making bread.
You think, how can these people make bread?
And they did it.
Some great loaves. Some of the better kneading we've actually seen, because they did it so well.
Can I just mention Malcolm? Malcolm, if you are watching this, I just wanted to thank you for your amazing enthusiasm. Yes. Malcolm spent the whole time, he came to our table and he just told jokes all the time, and Malcolm,
he only had use on one arm, and still managed to mix and knead and everything,
but he
and tell jokes.
And tell jokes.
We
say joke. No, it wasn't.
No, they were funny.
They were funny, Malcolm. But just thank you very much for your continued optimism and just being part of the scene, because we were there for quite a long time. We weren't in a cupboard, as you might see from some of the images that we'll put
throw
up.
Some pictures up. We'll also throw some pictures up from Wednesday.
Oh yes.
When we linked up again with the legend that is Peter Powers. Chalmers.
Hello, Peter.
Legend in his own lunchtime. He was basically the entertainment for.
We were his lovely assistants.
Some Birmingham sector
network of Methodist
ministers who were at Synod.
There were 80 of them.
I think there were 80. Most of them were 80. No.
If you know the collective term for Methodist...
A group of Methodists.
We
don't know. We still haven't worked it out. But it certainly wasn't bakers. Some of them, yes, very odd bread making skills. Yeah. But again, that
nobody
was
died,
great fun.
That was
nobody died. I don't think.
That was great.
Not in our bread making bit anyway. But yeah, it was great to hear Peter, because we used it as an opportunity, what Peter did, to talk to these Methodist ministers about Bread Church and what it does for the people who come along. And it was great to hear, because when you're in something, you kind of just get used to it.
Yeah.
And hearing him talk about what had happened when he was in Stafford doing Bread Church and what's happened after, because he watches the vlog, so hello Peter. It was really heartwarming to actually hear what Bread Church does.
Yeah.
And how it affects people, because it is one of our lovely events where some lovely things do happen.
So it's 3 this week of bread making.
And we even had the story with the ministers.
Well, you even had the story, yeah.
Oh, I'm dreaming of dough. Dough nightmares. Not that kind of dough either, which is depressing.
Now,
I think that's it. I was just about to ding the bell. As always, Will's got one more thing to say.
Now we've got a special award. This is the
yes,
the initiation.
Well remembered.
Now I think this award hopefully will come with pictures if we've managed to capture the event of why they've been voted.
Yeah, we could do the ceremony tomorrow, actually in the square, couldn't we?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Awesome.
So, what is this huge trophy? It's actually, Will's really close to the camera and the trophy's really far away. So it's actually a giant trophy.
Amazing. I think one handle each would be good. If you hold it,
if you hold it further towards the camera, it'll look bigger.
Now,
if I hold it there.
This is the Volunteer of the Week.
No. Star of Hob Week.
Star of Hob Week. We'll have a bit of music there. Star
and this week it goes to Wendy Bolt.
Wendy Bolt. Fantastic. And there will be pictures of us handing this trophy.
It goes to Wendy Bolt for the reasons that you're about to see now. Now, what happened was we were moving. Well, I wasn't here. And
I wasn't here either.
People said they were glad I wasn't here because I would have been useless just laughing. They were taking some clothes rails in the lift, which is just out there, down to the first level because we couldn't take them down the stairs. But something happened. The lift came to a stop. They couldn't do anything. She's just out there, down to the first level because we couldn't take them down the stairs. But something happened. The lift came to a stop. They couldn't do anything. So Wendy got stuck in the lift between 2 floors. But the reason she gets the trophy, not because she got stuck, but because Shaun went away to get some help, came back. Wendy was there sorting clothes.
In the lift.
In the lift.
Jammed in the lift.
She'd actually knocked some off the rail in all the panic of what was going on. And then promptly went, oh, I'm stuck. So started picking them up and putting them back on the coat hangers and putting them in the right.
That's what I call commitment. So
that is Wendy Bolt,
you are watching
Star of the Week.
Yeah, if you're a volunteer or involved in house and you think you've earned this.
So that's just very high level to kick it off.
This is a very high bar.
That is. Please don't get stuck in lifts on purpose.
Don't put yourself in jeopardising positions.
Nominations can come in various forms. But if you know somebody who's gone beyond the line of duty and should be Hobbs Star of the Week, then let us know. Let me know.
Yes.
I assume it's going to be me most weeks.
What?
Just for sitting and editing these.
It was originally Employee of the Week, but I was the only employee, so it's not more complicated now.
Right, that's it.
Fantastic.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, Shaun.
Thank you, Jack, as ever. I shall tick my list.
Thank you for watching, as always. It is quite nice to know that people do actually watch
this.
Yes,
it is. It's really nice to know.
Feedback.
And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
You're not stuck in the lift, are you?
No, I work here now. This is my office.
Oh, right. How are we feeling?
Tweak my hamstring, I don't believe this. Wendy, the red button. Turn it clockwise. Now let go. Don't press it, just turn it.
Yeah.
Now turn it without pressing it in. Try the other way. Right, turn it the other way, that way. Now try pressing the G button.
Don't worry, they're on it downstairs. Going the extra mile for Hob. Trapped in the lift. 23 hours, 58 minutes now.
Turn it clockwise. Now let go. Don't press it, just turn it. Now turn it without...